My name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So I'm I have lost the ability to speak. Well, listen, I didn't sleep well last night. I had a toothache. It was making me crazy. I was up for like hours, absolutely hours, agony. Fortunately, my wife has insisted that I'm going to the dentist in 2 hours. 2 hours. It doesn't hurt right now, but 2 hours. I would really like it to not hurt tonight. That'd be fantastic. So, as I said, I am a bit addled because I have not had enough sleep. But anyway, that notwithstanding, I am still confused. I will be confused even if I had all my facilities, faculties, and facilities. I'm not sure which one I'm thinking of. Anyway, I digress. I'm going to be previewing the latest Big Finish Lost Stories coming out this year, starring Tom Baker. I did this on my live stream last night. I'm recording this on, Wednesday, January 11th. My live stream was January 10th. So I previewed the upcoming releases. I don't get it. I didn't get it when they announced them. I'm glad I didn't pre-order them. I don't understand. I don't understand at all. So, look, my problem is this. That I bought the Tom Baker Revenge of the Cyberman. I think they called it Return of the Cyberman. I can't remember what they called it, right? From season 12, the final story in that season, the original draft of it. And before Robert Holmes got to it, it was basically a second Dr. Cyberman story. It was weird. It didn't really work. It fell out of time. See, Doctor Who, I think, is a show that's always got to be very, very contemporary, very, very on the cutting edge, right? And that wasn't. It felt like a real throwback. It felt like a first draft, which is what it was. The Lost Stories range, for me, I always found fascinating because it was like the past not taken. This is not the past not taken. This is the unfinished work, which is what it seems to be. Well, at least on the Cyberman one. So we got the Ark in Space, Doctor Who, and the Ark, which again seems, I bet it was going to be like a second Doctor story. I don't know. Or a first Doctor story. I just think it was probably a good idea Robert Holmes rewrote it, right? If it's anything like not Ark in Space, if it's anything like Revenge of the Cyberman, which I thought was much, much better. I love Revenge of the Cyberman. And then the table read of the Genesis of the Daleks, Genesis of the Terror. We only getting it. I don't understand. It's such a paper thin release. I don't understand what the point was. So I am absolutely baffled at the allocation of resources for these releases. I don't know if anybody's buying them. I'm not, right? I'm not, and I'm normally really into this stuff. Let me know in the comments if this is something that interests you. For me, I don't get it. I do not get it at all. If you're anybody who works on it, I'm really sorry, okay? Here's the thing. Doctor Who, especially Big Finish, is such a small world that, like, if I say something disparaging, I will probably be contacted and say, what the hell? And those people will be right? Here's the thing. It's a responsibility. If you're on a public platform and you're disparaging that, you better really know what you're talking about, right? I'm just saying this is something I don't understand. I'm not going to buy. Maybe it's going to be great. But you're going to hear my confusion as I go through this, as I said in my live stream last night. Before we get into it, like, share, subscribe, comment. Please let me know what you think, okay? Because I don't know what to think. Please let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, comment. All those things are fantastic. Sign up to my Substack. It's my email newsletter in the video notes. Sign up to my paid Substack, which is actually going to have content coming out this month. I'm really quite excited about that. Actually, something that does tie into Genesis of the Daleks quite nicely. Honestly, I'm knackered, right? I'm so tired. I'm not going to sit and explain it right now. So you have to come back to my channel when I'm done and find out. So we got the Substack. I'm on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. It's in the video notes. That's on Instagram. Like, share, subscribe. Fine. We've covered everything. Apart from why on earth, look, Tom Baker doesn't look like he's got that many years left in him. Look, hopefully another 100 years. Like, I love Tom Baker. Want him to go on forever. But he doesn't look like he's got that many years in him. Why? Why are we wasting the scant resources we have on this? I don't understand, which is, I think, my basic go-to with this. So like, share, subscribe, comment. If you could explain to me, that's great. Now, let me hand over to me from last night. Do you have any interest in these whatsoever? Because I really don't, right? I really so genuinely don't. Fine. Color artwork and full story details are today revealed for 2 exciting box sets. They're not box sets. Sets bringing the first drafts of classic Doctor Who stories to life on audio, due for release in May and June 2023 by Big. Why would you want to see a first draft? They're not very good, right? Generally speaking, they're not very good. Nice covers though, right? Just seems a bit of a waste. I love the new branding. It's so good. In these audio adaptations revisiting the 1985 Fourth Doctor stories, Tom Baker, along with Elizabeth Sladen and Christopher Naylor, Sarah Jane Smith, and Harry Sullivan, in Doctor Who and the Ark, unveils the original script of the Ark in Space before it was extensively rewritten by then series script editor Robert Holmes. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I don't want to see a John Pertwee. It'll be a Patrick Troughton story. Right, that was my problem with it. The original version of Revenge of the Cybermen, it was essentially a Patrick Troughton Cyberman story. It wasn't very interesting. Again, somebody said they don't want to mess with it. No, you want to keep moving forward, right? Fine. In Daleks Genesis of Terror, listeners can hear Terry Nathan's first draft of episode 1 of. That's it. Of the iconic Genesis stories, reading the onside directions. What? They have 1 episode? What? Doctor Who Lost Stories, the Doctor Who and the Ark are available for $14.99 at Genesis. What? Okay, let me see how many episodes this is. You get 1 episode? This one, okay, so this one's the first version of Terrier's first draft of episode 1, with Nicholas Briggs providing stage directions plus readings by individual cast. Okay, BBC Two broadcaster and journalist Samara Amhead interviews Philip Hinchcliffe. What? What? Why would I? No. Great cover. No. 1 episode? Fuck you. How long's the episode? 120 minutes. How can that episode be 60 minutes long? Because it's the first draft, I guess. All right. Let's see how things are different over here. Doctor Who and the Art by John Licati and Jonathan Morris. A space station orbiting Earth has lain dormant for 8,476 years. All systems are clogged with dust, so humans are kept, crew are frozen, and cryogenic storage have never woken up. When the Doctor, Harry, and Sarah turn up, they resuscitate the sleepers. They discover something else on board, a small golf ball-like object that gives Harry an electric shock and has more sinister impact on the awakening crew. Soon the Doctor and his friends are battling to save a space station Earth from a ravenous puffball. Yeah. Okay, that's a no. Yeah, you can keep your 15 quid. That's a big no. What the hell? Now you can hear the original version of the story before it became good. Adapted by Jonathan Morris. Rather good longer literati. Okay, fine. Let's look at Daleks Genesis of Terror, episode 1. What? In a paved garden outside time, okay, the Doctor is presented with an awful prophecy, a conquest of all time by the Daleks. To prevent this terrible fate, the Time Lords have decided a radical course to weaponize time itself and destroy the Daleks before they were ever created, and they wanted the Doctor to carry out this extraordinary task. The way that Robert Holmes did it was so much better in a scene, right? Soon he and Commander Sarah Jane and Harry battled the war-ravaged planet Skaro, where war has been raging for centuries. The war is now waged by teenagers using last surviving weapons. Everything is decimal, but the Carlos chief scientist has a new weapon he thinks might change everything. Full cast audio bring this exhilarating bring to exhilarate and interrogate original draft of what became the first episode of Genesis of the Daleks, voted by readers. Again, we liked that when they finished working on it. Oh my God. This is a bit much, right? This is a bit much. Producer Simon Gore said, Jarlath is largely the same basic story as seen on TV. Some key differences are really striking, which I won't spoil here. This has been a thrilling to work on. They're quite unusual. Normally we adapt the original scripts and make them work on audio. Here the actors worked on from the page itself. Terry Nathan typed, so we'll include that with the story, so you can read it along. Okay, I guess that's not if you're getting the download. I mean, you'll get a PDF of it. For Doctor Who and the Art, we've worked on the original John McCarthy, or Lacorotti, I should say, which was very different from what ended up on TV. The script editor at the time, Robert Holmes, effectively rewrote it from scratch, but there's a ghost of the original of what was made on TV. This one seems a little bit more worthwhile, right? But again, I've been through this with Revenge of the Cybermen. It just was, the original version was much better. I mean, the Robert Holmes version was much better. Like, much, much better. Right? He made these crazy, he's a very good writer. He made these creative decisions for a reason, and did a good job. I mean, look, honestly, this is a DVD extra, in my opinion, right? This is a DVD extra. We did it on the stream, plus Doctor Who and the Ark includes one of the best cliffhangers ever. Okay. Adapter Jonathan Morris said, this is a chance to hear Doctor Who's story from the writers of the original Marco Polo, Aztecs, and Massacre. And yeah, it's going to be dated. Massacre's excellent. All those three stories are excellent, but it's going to be very dated. It's a story that was presumably to be completely lost and paved. It wasn't a stock. Paved way from the all-time classic Ark in Space. Yes, that would have been better. You're right. But the same basic setting and a couple of similar set pieces, but otherwise it's very, very different story. Even if you think you know, okay, it's not that I think I know it. I think the version I know is much better. That's what I think, right? I think the version I know is much, much better. I don't understand. Okay, I don't understand why on earth. I don't understand why on earth anybody would buy either of these. I mean, I get if you hadn't heard Return of the Cybermen, fine, but like I have. Fine. Do we have trailers of either of these? Let's have a look at. Where is it? Doctor Who and the Ark. No trailer. Let's have a look at the cover. No, but is that Terry Malloy there in it? So let's look at the cast. That looks like Terry Malloy in it. They've only got that there. I mean, again, look, this looks like it's at least there's a story there. This one, you're basically paying for the cover. And that's why I guess they got the interview with Philip Hinchcliffe on the second disc. It's just weird, isn't it? I don't understand at all, right? I don't understand at all. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.